Hey,
guys.
Chelsea, you're under arrest.
Oh no.
Oh wait, sorry, that's not until next trial.
Spoilers
Oh shit! What?
for this
How are they gonna
very
know
old
that?
game.
How are they gonna know that I meant that you, Chelsea, the human, gets arrested in the video game?
I'm in the
Phoenix
game.
Wright? Chelsea's
Now
in the
it's
game.
really a spoiler.
Don't.
This was like our cool new DLC thing.
Yeah, we talked to
where
Capcom.
we actually are in the game.
Takumi came over.
But now
we
you ruined it, so we might as well not do it anymore.
Takumi came over. We had a pajama party. We ordered Zoff and told ghost stories, ghost trick stories.
And also asked him when Ghost Trick 2 is coming out.
Yeah, and was like, hey, come on, put fucking the old-timey times Phoenix Wright in America, please. Who's this guy? Is that
Cowardly Lion
Furio
from
Tigre?
Oz.
Mr. Wright? Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier.
Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking.
Jeez. Yeah, easy for you to say.
Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
Wink. This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
When is a good time for dead people jokes?
Like, any time but now, Mia. God.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. But we're the defense.
Wop, wop.
Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked and with evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked.
We have to find something today, Phoenix. It's that or lose the trial. There are 3 days of trial, though.
This isn't gonna be easy.
We can just bluff our way into the 3rd day.
Meow.
That'll work.
Sean Connery. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statements, please.
An unexpected fact has come into the attention of the court.
No!
Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that producer's going to come out.
The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
Here we go. Or that director. So sweaty all the time.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Raffle.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Salmonella, I'm the director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor.
Scoot over this way.
This way?
Yeah.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Whoops, that's Sean Connery, baby. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employees area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, it was in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I would like to look through my court record because I forgot what all the evidence was.
Got the autopsy report, very important attorney's badge, photo,
Hours?
map, spear,
It's broken.
empty bottles,
Sleeping pills.
the monkey was broken, the kid's photo book.
Okay.
That's
Alright. Whatever. Hold it. Hey, hold on. Is that when you always come to work? Oh no. I come in at all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry.
I don't think you're one to talk, Phoenix.
Still, FWIW, it was a pretty busy all days that day, and parenthesis.
Tell us more about that.
In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've never heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, that's the limp. Which, of course, led me to missing my lunch. Rolling ROFS. ROFS? Rolling on the floor starving? Oh wait, read this shit. What exactly did they have for lunch? Pertinent question, very important.
Yes.
T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on the middle of the employees area.
Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
Boring. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough.
Phoenix,
Yeah?
doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
It's a little vague. But there's something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just how did you say... Just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak. Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. Is that gross to you?
Yes.
Explain yourself. Explain.
Gross.
Why it's gross about it.
His tongue.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the chocolate.
Oh no. Then his animation.
Oh, yeah. Is that all? I'm sure I was onto something there. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors told me to say... turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
I believe this is what they call hentai.
Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during this whole meeting. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. Sweats.
Did you say sweats out loud?
No. What are you sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later.
Phoenix. If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying.
Right. So I guess I need to go to...
When she was saying...
Yeah. And then, like, say it's a contradiction.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it. It's contradictory! Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What did you mean, Sweat? When I went to the trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table. The same kind of plates in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, actually, good call, Sweat. I was embarrassed. I didn't mention it, but I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I'd suspect as much. So, when exactly did you eat it? Well, we took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to the grave. Oh, wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony.
Hold it! Objection!
I'll press on that one a bit more.
Hold it! Hold it!
Hold it. You didn't take a single break? Well... Yeah, not a one. But... Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break?
Edgeworth is just like...
Oops, ROFL. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job.
Thanks.
If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Yeah. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing.
Every time Edgeworth laughs, a puppy dies.
Oh god, those poor puppies. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break. ROFL! But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1? LOL. That's the only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Seems. I don't think that would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. I don't know what all these abbreviations mean. What time exactly did you take this break?
Is it for what it's worth?
No, I know. I was trying to embody the character
okay.
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah,
Who doesn't
because he's a dad.
Yeah. I'd say it was from about 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of the death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. What we do for those 15 minutes?
Mr. Wright, please stay professional.
What? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the trailer table. Oh, right. The other one was Ziva's. Sorry, Z Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer.
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. It's quite a feat.
No. Not enough for someone to say. Hold it.
Moida!
Why is that?
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning?
Objection, I will never have had enough of any pointless line of questioning.
Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. That was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio One.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Don't just present your attorney's badge, okay?
I claim it, and I claim it loud! If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then our trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright.
What's your point, Edgeworth?
You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record.
How about we don't? The court record?
Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock, the path between the studios was blocked.
No, it wasn't. There's just a monkey head in the way.
Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path.
Whoa, you're right.
True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked.
Bullshit.
The fallen Mrs. Monkey's head barred the way.
That's dumb. You're dumb. You can climb over it. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-arguments, Mr. Wright. Then I'm afraid you lose this round.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella of the stand.
What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on the case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to the case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, and no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking the decisive evidence that he is the one who done it? If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Bull honky. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Recess, yay!
Yay. Oh boy. Don't give me that look. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi...
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia? Don't tell me you've given up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing came clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. Or they think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. So, not yourself. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it.
The kids?
The kids.
You mean the witness?
No, the other kids. Do it for Maya.
Okay. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder trial.
Fuck you, shut up.
We worry that the defense may cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questions.
Then don't call a witness, you dipshit. Nice to see Edgeworth is taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange for a box for him to stand on?
Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. What's a donut crate?
Is that like an apple crate?
I guess.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness.
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling that this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness. Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw on that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
I prefer bearded gentlemen, please. Very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you have to Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in your court record.
Cool, thanks, lady. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. And I got around the monkey head.
What?
I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes.
Wow, dude.
When I came out to the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya.
Yeah, you had your camera with you.
Anyway, I couldn't get to the studio, so I went home.
Bullshit. Fucking no. Idiot kid, you piece of shit. Tell me the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. And be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Yeah, whatever, idiot. Bitch. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Hold it. Hey, wait. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I've taped every show.
Oh, that's illegal. Guards!
Bailiff?
And I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh.
Okay, Jesus.
My dad always takes me.
I could be your dad.
I'm sorry, Phoenix only accepts daughters until Apollo. That's his only son.
Poor dad. Hold it. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez.
Off the path?
Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow.
What do you mean, the studio? Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey, by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio.
I got kinda lost.
You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out of the studio, there was a Steel Samurai!
Wah! The Steel Samurai? What's that?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. Whoops, what happened next? What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy.
A person. Kinda tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kinda far away.
Huh. He's being awfully vague. What? What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Do you not know why you're here? Yeah, are we all lying to this kid
Yeah.
about what's going on? I suppose he is. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't.
Liar!
It's not like I have it all the time.
Really?
But you literally just said you have it all the time.
I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix.
What?
Remember, he's a child.
Yeah, how could I forget?
Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. Okay, what's up? What's the one?
Are we gonna do the one where he said he didn't have his camera, and then, because we got a thing in our evidence saying that he always has a camera, right?
I don't know, let's take a look. It's Cody always carrying it, even though he's still learning how to use it? I guess we could do that.
Let's do that right after a quick break.
Okay.